Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. As you can tell from the title, we got that culture victory with the Zulu. It was a really awesome game. Every time you get the Zulu, it's pretty much an awesome game, though. They're definitely my favorite civ. I was stoked when we got them. The early game exploration, just how much they're able to discover, the resources you're able to collect, and then just kind of being able to open up the area around you, man. It can't be topped. So I was super stoked about it. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm stoked about this. The Zulu are my favorite civilization. Their early game movement is awesome. I just have to check real quick. Do I have a Zulu victory yet? No, I do not. Perfect. Okay, I'm really excited about this. Probably going to end up getting like hard boned, just because, you know, that's life. We'll see how it goes. Just going to settle there. Really couldn't move anywhere. Set both these to production. Get going on some warriors. I'm going to look for these mountains just to figure out where I want to explore. Ooh, there is something up there too. We're going up. A mountain tells you, obviously, there's land there, so you know that you can go send people in that direction and they'll probably find something. Weird. Left or right? I want to go right, but I'm going left. I want to find another civ. Got our second set of warriors built. We're going to swap both these to food. I always try to move toward hills like that as well. As you know, it gives you a wider area to... Well, it just opens up a wider area as far as what you can see. So that's always what you're trying to do early game, is just get as much into that area uncovered as you can. Not going to pass up a barbarian village if I come across one. The chances that we actually come across another civ that we can take over are kind of slim, I would say, but... I almost wonder if it like adjusts the map to what type of civ you have to maybe negate some of those advantages. I have nothing. That's really bizarre. I have nothing to base that on. Just speculation. So there's 4 there. They're going to attack me, so I'm just going to sit here for a second in those trees. It'll give me extra defense. I expected them to attack again. Sorry, I'm kind of fiddling with something right now. Headphones. I don't understand why this is here. This is really weird. But we'll take it for sure. I think we're just going to continue around the top part of those mountains there. Go ahead, flip turns. They didn't attack again. That's really bizarre. Interesting. Normally, if there's over 2 barbarians in a village, like 2 flags, then it'll attack you, and it'll normally attack you until there's only 2 flags left, too. So that was really weird. Kind of want to give a quick scout, see what I can see for maybe a second city placement. Right here will eventually be really good. It doesn't have the food I want. Hopefully something in this area. We'll see. Heal again. I am going to do that just because I'm curious. A lot of gold. Still haven't discovered any other civs. That's interesting. Kind of surprising. Before I forget. City just grew. Gonna swap 2 to science, 1 to food. Same thing I do every single time. Swap 1 back to science, or 1 of my science back to food. I feel like I might kind of roll the dice and send these guys over here, not really knowing exactly what I have. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to heal them once and then send them in again. The problem is I don't have the production in this area that I would like. But there's definitely building potential over there. So I am going to send these guys over here. Just really want 2 production and 2 food. 2 green food. Or better. Okay, Romans. Not the end of the world. I'm just going to attack. Might as well. Just going to attack just to clear this. They should win. Mm-hmm. Okay. Going right there. I should have left that caravan there. I would have been able to settle my village this turn, but I messed up. Excuse me. We will settle him. We will also settle him. Not too bad right now. Send them down there. Go ahead and settle them. It's not the ideal spot. It doesn't have as much production as I would like. But it'll work. Just kind of trying to open up more of the map. See where else I can build. Swap 2 of these to food. I always like to get the second city to 3 as soon as I can. Huh, okay. Barbarians are gonna die hard. Not hard enough. Just wondering if it'd let me heal. Normally on those little L's and stuff like that, that's normally where you can like discover something if it's all the same thing, so look for that. It's when they get in groups of 4 that it gets tricky. And rivers. Could maybe build another city here later. Definitely want to build something up here. Probably right there. Just want to see what's around me a little bit. Do you see an island over there? Speaking of... Sorry, I'm trying to do math. It's not easy for me. I needed 80 to the next to be able to buy a library straight up, but we got that caravan out and about. I'd like to get exploring, see what else I can open up and find. Getting wonders early is always a huge advantage. Go pottery. Figures I got it then. Oh, nice. It's a little clutch move. Thank you, game. I'm going to kick over there to the left. Heal. Alright, so this turn I'm going to take my main city. It just went to 4. I'm going to put 2 of these on production, leave 1 on science, 1 on food. I'm going to get going on a wonder. As soon as I discover pottery, I'm going to swap this to hanging gardens. I also don't know if there's a barbarian village over there, so I'm not going to just go wandering over there. That's what these guys are for. And I have to put out my guys and see what it is. Again, kind of figured on this L that there would be something here. It's also a really good place for a city, actually. Dang. Interesting. Nice. Whoops. Go back down to custom. Same thing I do with my main city. I'm going to do this for 1 turn, and then I'm going to swap it to 2 food, 1 science. Some interesting stuff. Looks like the English are in this game. That bums me out just because I like discovering monarchy and getting that great person, so. We go masonry here. Next will be code of laws. Good show, boys. Give me that blitz. And I think my strategy is I'm going to kind of pull out of this area, build up on that little choke point I have on the south part of the map. And maybe just do some island building here if I can. Get that over. Oof. I don't want to give either one of these people money. Man. Oh, it's not that much, I guess. I also always try to walk on one of the resources just because. I don't know if it slows it down or not, but I'm going to be that guy. Send that up. Work these guys over here. Do have enough to buy a library here, so I will do that. Right now we're just flipping turns. As a matter of fact, I might actually be a little more defensive. I can use my warriors to set up a little bit of a perimeter and keep people from being able to work in on us. Block that off, block that off. If they want to go all the way up and around, and I'm just going to move back here, I'll fall back and then block off these two hills. Because of the warriors, I can do that. That +1 movement helps out a lot. Next, we're going to go irrigation. Then we're going to go code of laws. Ooh, okay, wait, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. There we go. Build there. Build there. Not build, I'm sorry. Defend. This is a weird map. Okay, so the only wonder left is Atlantis. I don't know why I can't talk. Okay. So that's nice. I'm actually going to get this going. So I'm actually going to start... No. I was going to say I'm going to start building on wall. Not going to. Put 2 of those on science for this turn. Then I'm going to take 1 of them off science, put it on food. Before I forget, I'm going to put this on hanging gardens. We're close, though. We're close to irrigation. In the name of science. Just so I can get irrigation this turn, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to just kind of kick this way. Perfect. Interesting. Do I say interesting a lot? I'm like friggin' Sherlock douche. I want Republic quick. Start working back. I have that building a wall just so as soon as I get Republic, I can build a set of settlers. I'm thinking. I'm going to go writing right now. I was going to do ceremonial burial, not going to. Build those. Whoops. Custom. Put that back on science. I will have no food source there. That's problematic. However, right there might not actually be a bad spot. I was trying to think of how I could utilize those hills right there. I would still like to. Not going to anyway. Interesting. All right, never mind. I just said it again. Interesting. What a dork. We're going to go construction instead. And then I'm going to build them where I want, which is over there. Put one of those on food just to get this to grow again, and then I'm probably going to have it build one more set of settlers for me before I start settling these islands. That's a nice city right there. Happy about that one. I have to make this move now, so I'm going to buy him in that city I just built up here, Nome. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. We're going to say yes. Okay, cool. I'll take that. What do I want to do next? We're going to do writing. London, damn. All right. I'm going to wait one turn on that. Going on a library here. Of course. For now. By the settlers. Whoops, I did not mean to put that on a wall. I'm going to put that back to 2 and 2. You know what? Don't overcomplicate it. And I didn't do what I wanted to do, which was put the settlers on there. Genius. Absolute genius. It's amazing I haven't burnt my house down yet. Literacy next. This is tempting. I'm doing it. Whoops. Settlers. Swap 2 to production. Just gonna settle them. Build the city, kick some Roman ass if I have to. Get going on Colossus in the main city right after Hanging Gardens is finished. You guys really want to do this? I'm mad about my lack of culture. They're not the first. I don't want to do democracy just yet, so I'm going to do math. That'll help with engineering. That's a bummer. I'm going to build the Shakespearean Theater. Get going on Legion. I'll attack the Romans if I have to. Wait for those settlers. Let them chill. Yes, let there be peace. I'm going to move that guy over here just because I like the city's ability to disperse units, and it's probably not going to be used for much else anyway. Just get going on a library right now. I'm going to put them out so I can pick them up next turn. They finally got out of the way, so that's nice. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they don't steal my guy. They might. It's kind of getting to that point, I think. I'm going to do navigation, then democracy. Just want to try to get a couple more civs built with Republic while I can. Roman settlers there. Gonna explore up the road here and just see what they got going on. Do have 2 movement turns left, so I'm going to step over here into that forest. Nice payday. So I usually only have the 1 gold city. I put a market in La Bamba right there. I am actually going to move him up here. Gonna build the defensive unit. Then it will get going on a library. I'm looking at how much, just kind of overall, food and production those cities have. Those islands obviously don't have a lot in the production area, so it can make growing them kind of problematic. So I usually only build like libraries in those and then just kind of let them sit. Whatever else it can build over time is fine, but I don't invest a lot into it. Get going with democracy now. Really like to get one more city, one more set of settlers built. Send that down there. Just gonna build a temple in the city. Just trying to get some defensive units in each of my cities now. I knew those ships were coming. I do have the Great Wall, but better safe than sorry. See if I can build these settlers. I can't. Swap this over to engineering for 1 turn. Same thing here. Build the defensive unit. Change my research back to democracy. Okay, right, get back on engineering. I think I'm going to build this city right here. Right on this corner right there. Yep, yep. I'll go invention. Pikemen, pikemen. Want to build this library first. Offload, build the city. I don't really need that militia anywhere else, so they're just going to stay here and defend, so I'm going to start building a library here as well. Just going to park it. Going to build those defensive units. Not those ones yet. I haven't seen... I'm going to build some pikemen and just set up some defense on that northern shore up there. Cool. Well, whoever built Colossus in front of me doesn't have it now, so... In your face. We're going to go steam power. Oh, finally build it for 6. I'm going to get going on a courthouse here because it's really going to benefit from it. Albert Einstein, nice. We're going to go ahead and move him right up here. They were thinking about it. You know how they are. Railroad next. Then we might go religion just to get the culture. For the culture. No pun intended. See if we can find Atlantis. In a temple. Gonna build a courthouse. Which is a bank. We're gonna go courthouse. Now we're actually gonna get going on trade fair. Might go bank first. Build the temple. Wondering where the library will be most effective here. Going on courthouse. Ooh. We are going to go university. Sure. Peace for now. Actually want them up there. Oh, that'll work. Meant to send the defensive unit. No big deal. Gonna build a temple. Now a courthouse here. Courthouse here as well. I don't think Atlantis would be up there. I feel like somebody would have discovered it already. So I'm going to go over here and just kind of see what's in open water. Forgot about the half-cost riflemen, so... we're just going to go gunpowder, get it over with. Build that up just so they have the army. Get going on a bank. Find the one with full blue shield. Build the army. CD doesn't have a lot going on. We're just going to build the temple. I normally don't worry about building a courthouse unless it has something that it can really benefit from, like a big food source, big production source, or a big science resource, obviously. So this I can finally build. Is that the way to go? I think so. I want to build a... I'm going to go temple, then probably going to go an iron mine, and then maybe a trading post. I'm going to do that. Going on an iron mine. I'm going to do printing press and then industrialization. Mongols are our fourth civ. I'm also going to do a little bit of a pivot here. Just to shore up some defenses. Bowman. I do want to build a temple here just because it's a really good city. I also don't want to build these guys into an army yet because I want to see if I can get them up there with that veteran unit. Get a veteran army out of it. Not really where we wanted that. We don't have a ton of production, so I'm going to get going on a workshop here, and then probably university. Alright, so that worked out really well. We had a good start. Just going to build a courthouse because... Ooh, actually... Maybe Magna Carta just because. See if we can pull one off. There's Atlantis. Industrialization, nice. Okay. Sure, we get going on a new research topic. We are going to go the corporation. Temple. Bank. Going on trade fair. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull off a culture victory here. It's a possibility, but I just... giggles. We'll wait for our boat to come by us here and throw them on. They're just kind of stacking units in front of us though, but the difference in what we have as far as firepower is a lot better than what they got, so we're looking all right. I'm going to go mass media, and then we're going to go steel. Mass media will give us +1 to each of our cities if we discover it first. Get rid of him. We're going to offload. Our economic great explorer. Build that army. Take this unit, bring them back. Going on a university there, that's nice. I would also like to build an iron mine here. Yeah. Just seeing which city had the highest science. Settle him there. Move this up. They must have sold that unit. For the sake of science, I'm going to go block off that piece of land right there for them. We're going to go steel, and then we'll go communist. No, there's no point in getting communism. If you get that first, then it'll decrease the cost of a factory. But the Mongols start with that. Go communism next, just to see. There's no real point in building anything too crazy there, so I'm actually just going to build Oxford if I can. Move that up there, block off Rome. I usually try to put the population growth person, the great humanitarian, in my gold city. Wow, they did that to upgrade their troops, and it did nothing as far as troop upgrades. That's pathetic. You guys are so sad. Go ahead and buy that. Nothing too crazy here. We'll just go mass production. It's big. We're gonna go temple, just build it. Next I'm gonna go harbor. Courthouse here. I'm gonna buy Magna Carta. Going on a university here, and then we'll swap that to a harbor. Stuff, love it. Build courthouse here. Stop that unit from moving. Take out that galleon. We're going to go ahead and seal off Rome. I always come back and go to manage my workers. And if you'll notice, this square became open now. So just if they wanted like peace or something like that in between turns, it wouldn't kick you off that square. It's kind of a way to maintain control of areas, stuff like that. Yeah, we're killing it right now. Want to build temple just because. We're actually going to let our gold go until we hit our next 5,000 milestone. So we can get an aqueduct in each city, which will just increase our population growth. We're not really looking for too much here. We can go atomic theory. Actually, I guess I can use that resource there. So we're going to swap to combustion because I can use oil. We have oil down here as well. It's nice. We only need 7 more. Great people are wonders. Going on a harbor here. Courthouse. Build a factory. I am going to build that. Sorry about the weird pause. I could also go settle these guys way over on one of those islands, but just because both my ships are kind of busy, I'm just going to settle them up in that city there. Courthouse here just because. The aqueduct milestone. The next one will be a great person, so I'm going to wait for that as well, and then we can start spending money. Okay, love it. Harbor, I guess. Stuck in here this long. Appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. Mostly I'm just doing this just to kind of keep some of these units under control. Wow. 300 science. Really proud of this city. It was a good one. Yeah, you've been saying that, man, but what does it mean, though? What does it mean, Basil? We could easily get an economic victory right here. We could easily get a technology victory right here. I mean, honestly, we could probably even just build up enough units, go around and just slaughter everybody if we wanted to, but we're going to go for the culture. Factory, I'm going to go ahead and build that. Cathedral. I'm going to build this factory as well. Get going on a wonder. Military industrial. Build a courthouse because it helps with culture. Just go harbor because. Not worried about that. I'm going to build this university. Harbor. Not worried about that harbor. I am going to build East India. Move forward. Nice. We'll just settle them. Build a factory here as well. Get going on Hollywood. Just let him hang. We had a great setup on this one. I mean, being the Zulu, it's usually always pretty sweet, so there's a reason they're my favorite. I'm going to go networking just because it does have a wonder if we need it. Also, if you use somebody's special ability, it doesn't actually count towards the 20 great people, wonders, and converted cities that you need in order to open up the United Nations. So just keep that in mind. That's why I've actually been settling some of these guys as well, because I don't want to set myself back on that. And they're useful, but, I mean, you know, there's nothing I really needed to build with that builder right now, so no point. And then that gold person it just gave me, I'm just going to move them down and settle them in just the closest city as well. Going on Manhattan. I'm not necessarily counting on having to build all of those wonders, but I just kind of want to get going on them in case. We're really close. Yeah, looking really good, though. This is the reason I love the Zulu, though. A lot of advantages. That early game is so important setting up. Being able to get established, discover the areas, figure out where you want to build your next cities. And they help you with all of that. I'm hoping if I destroy enough of their units, then they'll want to sign a peace treaty with me and just leave me alone. We're just going to clear all this. Units out here. And you know what? We're just going to establish ourselves here. Okay. We're rolling. I might even just build these wonders just to get it over with. build Hollywood. And as soon as we can, we'll build Manhattan. Just university. Technology doesn't matter a lot to us right now. We've already got this one pretty much in the bag. So what I'm going to do here is just start building the Manhattan Project in this city. And then as soon as we can build the United Nations, I'm just going to change it over. Okay, first thing I need to do, all right, so we're going to build a road to Zimbabwe. Road to Nome. And from Zimbabwe, we are going to go, sure, not where I wanted it, but that's okay. Mpondo? That one kind of ate my lunch. All right. Settle them there. Next turn, we should be able to get going on United Nations. So in preparation for that, I'm going to come up here and go put all that on production. United Nations there. Nice. I'll have this in 3 turns. Again, thank you so much. If you've stuck in here and watched the whole thing, I hope it was entertaining. If it was, leave a like, subscribe. You know, just whatever. Whatever to get it going. Factory, doesn't matter. One more turn. Okay, well I have to build some type of unit here, just in case. Victory, the easy way, the best way, with the Zulu, because that's how it is. Once again, thank you so much. I hope you appreciated the video. Like, subscribe. I'll definitely be getting some more content out. Definitely be getting content out more regularly as well. I'm going to try to drop a couple videos a week, maybe 3 if I can. Just kind of depends on how my schedule goes. I'm kind of busy. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good time.